Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-America Sports Complex in Shawnee, Kansas for today's NAIA matchup between the MNU Pioneers and the Spring Arbor University Cougars. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. I'll be bringing you the action today. Doing the live stats, coordinating the replay, running the scoreboard. Adam Gray about to pitch to Tesmer, and we are underway. First pitch fouled away. It's 0-1. Gray has no record. He has a 1.80 ERA. He threw 5 innings, struck out 6 in Arizona. Pioneers ended up losing that game. Grounded to short. Lugo. That brings up Razkowski, hitting .313 coming into the day. That Tesmer was 3 for 17 coming into the day. They just played a game against Columbia, so their stats have changed since then. Fastball from Gray, catches the outside corner, 0-1. Man, bullets so far from Gray. The throw from Lugo pulled Owen off the bag, Owens, and kind of got away. It is as cold as it looks. Gray, overcast, high 30s, and windy. Wind blowing in from right field. The defense for the Pioneers, Adam Gray on the mound, Christian Crespo behind the plate, Caden Owens at first, Drew Woodley at second, Javi Melendez at third, Christopher Lugo at short, Sean Maple on left, Brent Olmo in center, Willie Borquez in right. The lineup for the Cougars: Tesmer, Rezkowski, and Zeeb, Heckendorn, Gonzalez, Brunin, Barkel, Spadowski, and Hojanowski. Oh, I skipped somebody. Tesmer, Rezkowski, Zeeb, Heckendorn, Gonzalez, Brunin, Rodriguez, Barkel, Spadowski, and then Hojanowski. Got a good Polish contingent on this Spring Arbor squad. That's drilled into left center. Olmo on a dead sprint. Off the track. And it's second and third, nobody out. I thought that may have gotten out of here when it bounced. That was an absolute missile from... I always have to look at his name to get it. Rezkowski. Now Zeeb. Gray in a whole bunch of trouble now. Second, third, nobody out. Should be man on second, one out. That's a huge difference, obviously. Zeeb swinging it well. Had some good swings in game one today. So now you're in damage control if you're Adam Gray, hoping to escape with just one. You can live with just one here. If you can avoid that second run, that'd be nice too. Drew Woodley's mom watching on the chat. Funny story. I might share, I might not. About Drew Woodley's mom and mistaken identity yesterday. My GA, Christina Bonner, came up after the game yesterday and was like, somebody asked me if I was Drew Woodley's mom. Here she is, crossing behind the screen right there. Tough take. She's like, maybe sister, but come on, Mom. She's like 23 or something. That's into center field. Throws to nobody in particular, and the runner moves up. Heckendorn now. Infield comes in, trying to cut this run off the plate. It was really good base running from Rezkowski. took a read. He wasn't going to tag up, and he took a read on that throw. I might be able. I think he just moved up on the throw. I don't think I'm going to charge an error there. Boy, this umpire's in a great spot, isn't he? Fouled away. 1 and 2. Strike 3, yeah. Usually the umpires are more emphatic than that. I think he got lost in the count himself. 2 outs, big strikeout for Gray. Umpire screwed up my call there. That's crushed into right. The wind should hold it up for Borquez, and it does. We'll go to the bottom of the first, Pioneers trail. Lineup for the Pioneers: Borquez, Olmo, Melendez, and then I forgot the rest. First pitch hunting is Borquez, fouls it away. 0-1. Where's my sheet? Here we go. Melendez 3-hole, and then Owens, Maple, Woodley 4-5-6. Hamilton, Lugo, and Crespo 7-8-9. Hamilton DHing. Good pitch from John Hajnowski. He's 1-0. He threw 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, allowed 4 earned runs. So a 6 ERA, early That was in the fall, though, so throw those numbers out the window. Borquez is 5 for 15, hitting .333 with a double, a homer, and 2 RBIs. That's hammered into center field. It hangs up for Rodriguez. That ball was crushed. Brent Olmo hitting .353, 6 for 17, a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs. That misses up 1-0. It's colder than it was yesterday, Dave, that's for sure. Probably 10 degrees cooler plus overcast, so you don't get any warmth from sunlight. Bring it on. I'm okay. 4-pitch walk to Olmo. He set the single season record for MNU last year with 39 of those. On base machine over there, and here comes Javi Melendez hitting .462, 6 for 13, a couple of doubles, a homer, and 5 RBIs. If you're going to see a homer today, it's going to be Javi Melendez to the pull side. That's pretty much the only options, I think. Maybe Rizkowski. He almost got one earlier. No swing. 1-1. Melendez has some prodigious shots over his career last couple years. Ball gets away. Olmo. What an unlucky break as that ball bounced right back to the first baseman. So, that clears the base runner, gives us another out. And I score that as 3-6, I assume. Into right field and shallow. They're having trouble with it and they can't find it. Base hit. Mason Hunter enters the chat. So we'll talk about Batman in a second. So Mason Hunter does a Batman impression, sort of, right? A character. He wears the mask, does the voice. So when I discovered that last year, where were we? Conference tournament. My 2-1. What did I miss? One of those was a strike, apparently. Two and two. Pete Holmes does a Batman character. He's a comedian and an actor. And my brother is a director and did a movie with Pete Holmes last year. Full count. The best Christmas pageant ever. It's reasonably successful in the theaters over Christmas. Got him swinging. So Pete Holmes does this YouTube series with Batman, and it's really inappropriate and stuff. I'm not saying to go out and watch it, but if you're so inclined. And so I have a connection to Pete Holmes, right? And Mason does the Batman character. So I was like, "Hey, brother Dallas, give me Pete Holmes to do a Batman thing for this kid on the baseball team." And so Holmes did that. He did this great little bit where he's the Batman character that he's kind of known for, and sends us a video and text it around and pass it around. But then I realized that I have no idea if Mason Hunter even knows who Pete Holmes is or that he does a Batman character. So let me ask you now, Mason, I haven't seen you since then. Were you even aware of Pete Holmes at all? So we send you that video. Are you like, who the heck is this guy? What is this? This is funny and all, but what is this? I thought you were doing the Pete Holmes Batman character that whole time, but then as it was happening, I started to realize maybe it's just you're doing Christian Bale's Batman exaggerated. But Pete Holmes does these whole I think it's Funny or Die produces them, but he does these videos where he fires different members of the Justice League as the character Batman, and he's a big idiot and everything. It's funny. So Mason, now that I've got you, were you aware at all of Pete Holmes and that character? 6-7-8 due up for Spring Arbor. This is Brunin. He's been leading off, I think, the first few games. My brain is starting to freeze, and I don't remember what's going on anymore. Where'd that go? I can't see it. Grounder to Woodley, 1 out. First pitch of the inning outs are just glorious for pitchers. It's always very frustrating for the offense when the leadoff guy of the inning makes an out on the first pitch, but it also really juices the offense when you can take that first pitch and hammer it somewhere too. So it's a double-edged sword. So you did know who Pete Holmes was. Wow. 2 pitches, 2 groundouts to Woodley. That's even better. Come on, Barkell, swing at the first pitch. He won't, but it would be fun. Like 100% he's taking this pitch. He swung at the first pitch. Are we going to get a 3-pitch inning? Wow. I've never seen one. I've been doing this a long time. Dreams do come true. Three-pitch inning. Good job. All right, so Mason did know who Pete Holmes was. So did you, like, when you saw that? I never got your reaction or anything like that. I sent it to other people who knew your number. I don't have your contact info. So what, I never heard what you thought or anything. Not that you're gonna sit here and go, yeah, I didn't care, it was boring. I know you're gonna be like, yeah, it was great, but like, Sean Maple, 5'6'7". Takes first pitch strike. Maple is hitting 250, 4 for 16. Had a big hit yesterday, 4 RBIs on the season. He had 2 in the first inning yesterday. Driven into left field, not driven, softly lofted into left field. 1 away. A grand slam is a tall order, Brady Bratz. The wind is blowing in from right field. You could hit one out to left today, but it's going to have to be absolutely juiced. It's going to have to be somebody. Watch your face. It's going to have to be somebody. It's going to have to be Javi Melendez. Noah Castillo is still not in the lineup. Bryson Hamilton has the juice, could get one out today. But realistically, Javi, Woodley maybe. Woodley has plenty of homers in his career, but none that are like monumental tattooed monster shots. That's out. Good take. Good call. Castillo still not playing. Otherwise, he would be an option as well. Popped up into center. Scoring is going to be at a premium today. So a grand slam. If there's a grand slam today, it'll be Javi Melendez. So let's call one up for. Let's see what's realistic. Next inning is the third. Let's say the bottom of the fifth grand slam for Javi Melendez, and I will credit MNU chaplain Brady Bratz if that happens. Bryson Hamilton is 1 for 11 on the season. Got him swinging. Completes the play, completes the inning. And we are in the third. Top of the third coming up. Spidowski leads off the top of the third. No three-pitch inning this time. Spidowski hitting .286 coming into the day. 4 for 14. Just a reminder, when I read Spring Arbor stats, they do not include the game they just played against Columbia that they lost 6-2. Chopper to Woodley. Back to the top of your order. Tesmer. Pioneer softball opens their season at 5 p.m. in Sioux Center, Iowa. At Dort against Morningside, I want to say. Is it Morningside or Northwestern? I always get those two confused. Chopped foul, strike one. And then again at 7 against St. Xavier out of Chicago. I think they're playing indoors. I think Dort has an indoor facility that they can... I think that's what I've heard. Track and field in action today at Northwest Missouri State. Keeping an eye on Victoria Lotz. Is she going to get her 4th National Player of the Week in a row, as she keeps breaking her own weight throw record? Went from 18-something to 1912 to 1934 in the last 3 weeks. Fouled away. And then Cheer competes tonight at York. I don't know when. York's website didn't give much info. And I didn't see any video streaming links anyway, so if you're not there, you can't watch it. Grounded up the middle. Woodley knocks it down. Can't make this play. Base hit. Will I be going to the Home Field Classic next week? I don't remember. Are we pinch running? What's happening over there? What's his number? Is that 8? They've been running with 8 for the last few days. 11. That was way off. Cantola. Raskowski doubled deep in the left center last time up. 2-0. Got him. Tried to advance on that wild pitch. So it wasn't a wild pitch, it's just an out advancing. Not even a caught stealing. 2-4. And 3-1. Give me that pitch. That was a big out on the bases. And now they don't, it's odd, they don't run for Raskowski. Now they do. Okay. They didn't yesterday. Even after the end of the second game, Raskowski was out running the bases. When you can just easily courtesy run for him. And this is 23. DeVisser. Two outs. Where was that? Man, it's way down. So next weekend, is softball is playing at home field, not baseball. And yes, I am working that. Into right field, Borquez. Eight, 9-1 do it for the Pioneers. D has taken over in left field at the top of the lineup. Let's see. Christopher Lugo. 2 for 16 on the year. Grounded to short. One away. Christian Crespo now. Catcher batting ninth. Crespo might take a strike. Yep. He keeps his starting pitcher more in mind than his own offensive opportunities. And a quick out from Lugo. He wants Gray to sit a little longer, so he's going to make his own at bat take a little longer. But he lines out on 3 pitches. 2 quick outs for the Pioneers. This is one of those, the umpires telling the pitcher, hey, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are with pitch clocks and making eye contact with the hitter, and it felt like the umpire was saying, hey, you got to make eye contact and engage the hitter before you start. Like in the big leagues, I don't know what the rules are around here. And the coach is coming out because there was an issue last game where they got an automatic ball because the guy took too long. And the coach came out. So I think there's some confusion. Sometimes you get umpires from the NCAA, and they might have different rules when it comes to pitch clock stuff. So they're just getting that straightened out right now. So it's the same thing that happened last time. There was too long of a delay, so they increased the delay by talking about it, and the same thing's happening right now. Let's figure this out before the game, yeah? He made a motion towards the dugouts, like swipe, like no, there was no violation there or something. Oh, no. Come on, the catcher wasn't even trying to get that strike. It's the same pitch. It's the exact same pitch. What are we doing, right? I think maybe he just realized he screwed up the first one. Got it by Borquez there, 2-2. For our grand slam in the 5th prediction, it would help if Borquez reached base right here. No such luck. because he's going to lead off the he's going to hit second in the fourth inning. So hitting again in the fifth inning. Actually, with the bases loaded, that might mean a rally, like 2 outs in the fifth. It's not too far-fetched. Let's make it happen. Four, 5, 6 due up for Spring Arbor. This is Heckendorn. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes it, strike. It's 0-1. Snappy little slider right there, 1-2. It looks snappier in real life than it did on YouTube, trust me. There it is again. He serves that one into left field, falls in front of Maple for a single. Gonzalez now, the 5-hole. Grounded towards short. Lugo knocks it down, can't make a play. 2 on, nobody out. Pioneers thought they might bunt with the last guy. This guy has been leading off the first 3 games. And a stereotypical leadoff man is a decent bunter, but bunting isn't really a thing anymore, so who knows. Pioneer infield is ready for a bunt. There it is. Little pop-up. Gray got him. That was fortunate. All right, so that is P. So that is 1-6 BUDP X. I got it. Cool. close this inning right here. 2-0 on Rodriguez. Straighten it out. The old straighten it out call from the fans. If he would have straightened that out, he would have flown out to shallow center. It's more helpful to yell out, hit it better than that. I know it's a well-worn cliche to yell straighten it out after a foul ball. Only yell that one if it's fouled straight back. Just FYI, don't yell straighten it out. Brent Olmo leads off the bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4 due up for the Pioneers. Pitch to hit, fouled it away. Pioneer basketball set to go tomorrow at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. The women will clinch the conference tomorrow. I'm not going to say could or should. They got it. William Penn is like 2-20 or something. And that will leave us 3 games ahead of Benedictine with 3 to play for us. And we hold the tiebreaker over Benedictine, so if by some ridiculous happenstance we would lose those final 3 games, we would still win the conference and get the 1 seed. 0-2 to a 4-pitch walk, 5-pitch, 38. Now Javi Melendez, who is primed to hit a grand slam next inning, comes to the plate. We didn't like it. Regroups. Still trying to keep this ball off the ground. No double plays here. Trying to lift, even with 2 strikes. Up the middle. 4, 6. Safe there too, right? Safe everywhere. Safe everywhere. All right, that'll help the Grand Slam situation next inning too. We need more base runners to happen. That's a hit, right? He kind of flipped it as he was rolling. Did the second baseman drop it, or did it kind of bounce there? I couldn't tell. Huh? Fielder's choice error? You're mean. He kind of dove and rolled. I'll do that. Let's do that and then figure it out later. Does Owens have enough juice to go backside bomb against this wind, Trey? He's hit some prodigious left center shots in his time. It's extremely unlikely today, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Two and two. Owens comes in hitting .278, 5 for 18. Stacy Cooper, you are hitting the nail on the head. Trey is cold. Chad is cold. Brandon's cold. Grounded up the middle. This is the double play. 6-3. That's the part of the game it's been interesting the last 10, 15 years. Pops straight up. This could be trouble. He's going to trip over his own gear. No problem. He's money. Promise inning goes for naught, but we are set up for a Javi Melendez Grand Slam next inning, courtesy of Brady Bratz. Because we will have 6, 7, 8. So a couple of them get on base. And then the top of the order gets on base, a couple outs here and there, and then it's Javi's turn. Stay tuned. Grand Slam, probably Javi next inning. Let me finish my thought mindset that Barkel 891 due up for the Cougars. Breaking ball snaps over the inside part of the plate. This guy's zone is huge compared to the first three guys we've seen this week. into center field. Olmo handles one away. Just going to leave. Got to buy him upstairs. This is Spadowski. Got him looking. Top of the order, but this is the replacement for the top of the order, the left fielder, D. Connor D hitting .357, 5 for 14 with 6 RBIs on the year. Ripped towards second. Woodley. Fifth. It's the bottom of the fifth. Javi's going to hit a grand slam this inning. That's been foreseen since the second inning or so. So here we go. Get ready. All right, Drew Woodley leads off, squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball. It's 1-0. We need a couple guys to reach here in the bottom of the order to get this plausible scenario going. 1-1. Woodley hitting .375 coming in, 6 for 16. That's out. That's wow, really? Let me look at this again. That's not good. After I see it live, I can look on my monitor here, and YouTube is like 7 or 8 seconds behind, so I can just watch the pitch again from that center field camera angle. Ripped into center. Get over his head. It will. Woodley on his way to second, making the turn towards third. A no-out triple for Drew Woodley. The Pioneers are in business. smoked. They're bringing the infield in with nobody out. Hamilton has a lot of strikeout in his game. He also has a lot of choppers through the 6-hole in his game. Lugo. Infield still in, of course, if you're going to do it with no outs. Obviously doing it with one. That's into center field. That'll get the run home. Sac fly. 2 outs, tie game. All right, so the next 3 batters have to reach and not score. It's still in play. We're still going to happen. We're in trouble. The win probability for that Grand Slam prop bet is close to 0 at this point. It increased by a percentage point right there. Get out of here. It won't. Brady Bratz is not a prophet, as it turns out, but that's okay. Tied the game. We'll take that. Top 6 coming up. Giancarlo Cortez enters the game. Grounded, deep short, no chance, base hit. Rezkowski. They're probably going to run for him, you would think. Yep. Giancarlo Cortez has a 3.86 ERA in 2 appearances, 2.1 innings, 3 strikeouts. Are they not going to run? It's so bizarre when they choose to run and not to for Rezkowski. Obviously, he can move just fine. He plays left field, so it's not like he's this lumbering, slow catcher. But, like, surely you have somebody faster in that dugout, right? I don't know what that means, but thank you for the indication. What was that? I'll mark that down. Yeah. Zeeb squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball, 1-0. Zeeb had really good swings in the first game against Columbia. He's kind of hot at the moment. I'm letting him swing if I'm Spring Arbor, but they don't pay me for that. Runs are hard to come by. You may as well bunt them over, see what you can do. But then you're setting up lefty-lefty. Lots to think about. All right, now just hit and do a quick 5-4-3 real quick, since you won't bunt with 2 strikes. Big pitch in this game right here. If you can get this out without advancing the runner, you're in good shape. But if you walk him, it's trouble. Runner goes. Ball 4. If you're bunting with your 4-hole right-hander, you're definitely bunting with your lefty 5-hole. And I think this coach is a disciple of Sam Riggleman, so Sam Riggleman's bunting 100% of the time right here. Unless this guy's an atrocious bunter, which is possible. Nope, there he goes. Popped it up. Get there. Oh, that's huge. Crespo runs it down. That's twice they've popped out with first and second, nobody out on a bunt. And now it's Gonzalez, another lefty. Tried to bring it back over, couldn't get it there. 1-1. Felt on the first base line, 1-2. Runner goes into center field. He's going to have to get back. He didn't touch it on the way back, too. We can get him twice if we miss here. Wow. F8 DP 86. Figure out how to stat this. I can't. It's not doing me. Should I say F86? That doesn't make sense. F86 DP. What if I just do F8 and then 86? Let's see what happens there. There we go. All right, we'll be back. Willie Borquez leads off. We got a new catcher, Adams, behind the plate for Razkowski, who was doubled off to end the inning. I don't think it's a punishment replacement or anything. It's just a good time to do it if your catcher's banged up or tired or whatever. When Borquez is hot, that ball's out of the yard. Down and out over the plate. He's got serious juice to the pull side. And that misses away, 3-1. I wonder if I can influence the umpire by saying that misses loudly enough before he makes the call. Called strike. I don't know what the rule is with that. Borquez wants a timeout. Let's see what happened here. I've got the replay. This is the previous pitch. Nope. Okay, let's see what happens between pitches here. I don't know what the rule is, so I don't know what's supposed to happen there. Full count. Ripped to short. Slick pickup by the shortstop, but he throws it away. We'll take it. Now Olmo, it's the bottom of the sixth, so it's a 7-inning game. You're going to try to get this run any way you can. MNU does not bunt very much. Olmo's a leadoff guy by trade. You've got a hole to shoot for if you let him swing away on the pull side. There's lots of options you can go with a lefty in this situation. We're going bunt. We're also going steal. Borquez. Did he call him out? He called him out. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the replay. I couldn't tell from here. I thought he was in there from here. Can't tell from there, obviously, but... Olmo lofted into right field. And just like that, 2 outs. Now Melendez, let's just hit the homer here. 2 outs. All right, I want to see that play. You can't see from here either, but... I love the fake bunt steal in that situation. That's something that is not usually in the mind. You're like, oh, he's probably going to do bunt him over. But if you square to bunt, all right, we can watch this play again. If you square to bunt and then steal there, you kind of catch him flat-footed. And I thought we had it. Let's have a look. Perfect throw. I can't tell on my screen. Olmo was like, one 1-0 to Javi Melendez. Mound visit halfway through the at-bat. Ripped into left field. Oh, get under that a little bit. All right, do we pinch run? Yeah, you pinch run for Javi here and steal second and try this again. John Murphin. Now they'll throw over a few times, maybe even pitch out. So maybe you just keep him parked there and then let him score on a Owens gapper or something. But I'm trying to steal. A lefty at the plate makes it a little more difficult for the catcher as well. You feel crowded in that situation. Throwing your right arm is kind of up against it. Ball 1. Kind of quick pitch to Murphin there, no chance to steal. Slide step. There he goes. Got him again. Boy, they made that catching change at the perfect time. Rizkowski's arm has been bothering him. Perfect. Wow. Well done, sir. 2-6 caught stealing. We'll be back. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Cougars. The new pitcher is Preston Graber. He has no ERA. He's thrown 2 innings, a couple of walks, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss from Brunin, and it's 0-1. There we go. Sorry. Couldn't figure out what went wrong there. Full count. Got him swinging. That was nasty. Whew, what is that? Rodriguez now. It's like I've never put a blanket on before. Why can't I figure this out? I'm stuck. Here we go. Called strike. What is that pitch? Now it's a slider, so it shouldn't be such a mystery to me. The 1-2. Slashed foul. Pinged off the foul pole right back to Caden Owens. Where'd that miss, sir? Good take, good take. This is my first look at Preston Graber, new guy this year. Looks like he's got some funk to him. Slashed foul. Got him swinging. Third baseman and 8-hole Barkel. Has he been full count on each guy? I think he has. And he struck out each guy. If the Pioneers are going to win this one, it'll be a walk-off, so that'll be exciting. And let's do it in the 7th, yeah? These clowns over here were talking about extra innings like an hour ago, and you brought it into... They just said, they said they're going to leave. If this goes extras, we're just packing up. We're out. Like, I feel that. But it doesn't have to go extras. We can win it right here in the 7th. But effectively, we are in that part of the game. I gotta mute the music. Caden Owens, let's see what kind of backside juice he's got. Rip foul. He was trying to yank that one out of here. This is away 1-1. Owens had a huge season last year for the Pioneers. 14 homers, got hurt in the conference tournament, and we did not have him at Nationals. Got him. Off-speed pitch. And it's up to Sean Maple. Looked like it could have been a strike, but up and away is a tough get. That's a little bit too high. Yeah, this ball's up. I'm going to run for Maple. Try to steal again. Number 8, Harper. Pressure. Riggs Harper into the game at first base. And a new pitcher, 45. Murphy. I'm going to try to talk over the music, or I could sing along. Josh Murphy has a 5.06 ERA and 5 1/3 innings. 4 strikeouts, 4 hits. I can't do it. Drew Woodley with Harper at first. Takes the ball 1-0. This is a no-steal situation unless maybe there's 2 outs and 2 strikes or something like that. But we've learned our lesson against this catcher and a lefty on the mound. It's just double tough. That's outside. It's out. 3-1. Ball 4. Winning run in scoring position for Bryson Hamilton, who has struggled so far this year, but in general, he handles lefties pretty well. So I don't hate this matchup for him. With the sink that this pitcher has, Hamilton's going to have to really focus on trying to lift, which he does. He takes a massive swing every time. But really get underneath the ball here. Be Ham. That's out. 2-0. Let's go lift it. He just looked at me. Generally don't talk to batters during their at-bats, but I took an opportunity there. Nice Jeopardy theme from Trey Larimer here. I watch Jeopardy every day, as it turns out. Bryson Hamilton, friend of the program, did volleyball floor cam for me for a couple seasons. Come on, B-Ham. Three and 0. This is a take all day. But a 3-0 heater in this situation, I wouldn't mind him taking a whack at. That's just never going to happen, though. All right, come on. Here you go. The 3-1. Ball 4, bases loaded. Infield's coming in for the play at the plate. We've got Harper at third, Woodley at second, Hamilton at first. Lugo takes ball 1. Ball 2. I'm taken here too. He's thrown about 4, 5, 6 balls in a row. There's one. Reminder, 7-inning game. Murphy to Lugo. Dropped it, fouling out of play, 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Christopher Lugo. Bases loaded, tie ball game. The 2-2. Flared over the first baseman's head, and the Pioneers win it. No extra innings today as the Pioneers walk it off in Shawnee. That'll do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Who cares?